talking with a guy or a girl or whoever, someone successful, your insecurities start to build up. And so the reaction you may get from that person may not be because of who you are and what you've achieved. It may be because they don't feel like they're where they would like to be or where they need to be. It's Saturday. It's new video Saturday. Hopefully it's new subscriber Saturday. If you're new, welcome to the family. One moment. I have a humidifier in my room, and so I just wanted to turn it off so you guys didn't have to hear all of that.
I don't know, is it called a meme if it's just a picture with words? What is the definition of a meme? Is a meme just something that's funny? Or is a meme a picture with words? Whether they're funny or not. I don't know. If you know, leave me a comment below. I guess I'm just going to call this a picture with words because I don't want to call it a meme if a meme is supposed to be something funny.
I wanted to share my opinion on this quoted picture that I found, and it says, "Don't believe the lie. Men are intimidated by your success. It's just not true. Strong, successful women attract strong, successful men." So, as someone who had been single previously, I'm dating now, but I had been single for a while. I often felt like the narrative that was being told to me in regards to why I was single was often that I was too successful. I was too intelligent. I was too together, like I was very well put together as far as what I guess could be perceived. And because of these things, men were intimidated. And it was even suggested to me by other women, women who I didn't listen to. I was going to say women who I sadly didn't listen to, but women who I just didn't listen to. It was suggested to me that if I was wanting to be in a relationship, that I should, dumb myself down a bit, focus on traits that could seem more domesticated, more wifely, more motherly when I had conversations with men who were interested in me, and kind of play into their ego for them to be more attracted to me.
Well, don't bring up all your degrees. Try to highlight your motherly qualities or your homemaker qualities. Don't let them know that you've been killing it, getting awards, and people like you. Let them see that you'll be a good wife.
And anyone who knows me knows that that's just wasn't something I wasn't going to do. I value genuine relationships, and I value honesty, and I value myself, and I believe every ounce of, success or every accomplishment or everything that can be seen good about me is worthy of conversation if the conversation presents itself. And so I guess I just wanted to speak to that a bit. Being 29, I'm now dating, so I just remember feeling as a single woman, and me and my friends had even had conversations about this. I fall under the belief that some men may be intimidated by my accomplishments, my success, my independence. Some men may be intimidated by that. But I don't fall under the belief that they are intimidated by that because of me and who I am. I believe that men or people, because sometimes sometimes women don't want to be your friends if you fall into whatever definition of success they're defining. I believe that typically it wasn't so much about me being accomplished. It was more so about their own insecurities. And like it happens to everyone, sometimes things trigger your insecurities and you act out of that insecurity. And a lot of the times when a woman is successful and a man is insecure about their success, it more so comes off, or the woman is told that she's intimidating. Now, don't get me wrong. I think for me, when I describe being intimidated, sometimes I just think of something that's big and scary and such a huge challenge. You know, I don't think of dating someone successful as intimidating. I think that that could trigger my insecurity if I felt indifferent about that. But I wanted to talk with you guys about this primarily because I feel like we tell women too many times that they need to decrease great things about themselves to be eligible to be in a relationship. And I just don't think that's what we should tell women. I think we should teach everyone, men and women, whether you're in a dating relationship or you're trying to find a dating relationship or you're just trying to find a friendship, that there's a certain way to discuss yourself that isn't so arrogant that it makes you come off as, you know, unkind or self-centered, that leads with humility, but that also, you know, expresses pride, because people should be proud of the things that they have. I don't believe any woman or man should downplay their gifts, their talents, what they achieved to be in a relationship or to be pursued or to be accepted in friendships and relationships, to be wanted. I think the person who you're supposed to be with will accept all of you and will actually kind of boast in the good things that make you so awesome, right? For me, when asked what I did or about my life, I would tell men, you know, I went to IU. I have a bachelor's degree. I have a master's degree. I'm pursuing a law degree currently. I'll graduate with a law degree next year. Drop my phone. Oops, sorry, y'all. I'm pursuing a law degree, but I would, you know, that wasn't the whole conversation. I tried to give people a whole picture of myself, but I'm never going to downplay myself for someone to choose me. Now, again, I do think that some men may find a woman who is independent, maybe a woman who's been single for a long time, who's independent, who works a full-time job, who pays all her bills, who's doing the thing. They might find that intimidating if they don't feel that they are at the level they want to be with that particular woman. And again, that's not a knock on the woman. The woman should still feel great about all she is, and we should applaud her in that, instead of making the woman seem as if she needs to just decrease herself a bit, which is bad advice. Y'all stop giving that advice to people. This is not to diminish the fact that I have heard men say, "Oh no, she got too many degrees for me. Nah, you know, she got too much going. She, you know, she really old. So you want to marry somebody with a lot of money, or uh, something else that sound like this." Because sometimes when men talk, that's what I hear and see. I have, but I've also heard men say things like, "I wish I was ready for that woman," or "I wish I had been pursuing my dreams and my goals like this woman has," which to me points to an internal view of themselves and not a view of the woman. And so now I will say, for men who are interested in dating women like myself, women who have been single for a long time, women who have success as could be defined by, you know, the world or mainstream media, women who have multiple degrees, women who are working, women who pay their bills, however you feel success is defined. For men who are interested in dating that woman, be yourself. Like, if you are not where you feel like you need to be, that's the appropriate time to have that conversation with that woman and let her decide if she wants to continue to have a relationship with you or get to know you. If you feel if you have those insecurities, have that conversation. Be patient with us. I'll say that as someone who's dating and I have a very patient boyfriend. Be patient with us. It's not that we don't need you, it's that we don't know how to allow you to be needed by us, because honestly, for so long we may not have had a you in the picture. And so sometimes you might have to remind us, like my boyfriend did, no, I am going to wash your car, Rose, and just go wash my car, because I was refusing for like 2 weeks to let this boy wash my car. It's patience in that. But I just don't think that you have to choose between having a relationship and having your career. I believe you can do both well. I believe you can balance them. I believe it takes balance with all things. And for me, someone who is constantly trying to improve myself and grow, and someone who's always asking God what's next for me, and being someone who has been willing to just follow God's lead on those things, it has led me on a path of schooling that has been a lot. But at the end of it, I will have another title that may seem intimidating, that has not been intimidating to the men I'm dating. And so I think, again, this video is multifold for me, but I do want to encourage women who may be in this bracket of success, or maybe pursuing a career right now, who still are interested in being in a relationship. I want to encourage you not to grow like sad in that, because I think timing's everything. Where I'm at now is a good time for me to be dating. There have been years prior where I don't think would have been a good time for me to be dating. But I say this to say, don't diminish your light in hopes for someone to see you. As you're going, as you're doing, as you're being great, people will take notice in you. And it's up to you to decide if you want to pursue that notice or allow that notice to continue into a relationship. So as a woman who, if you saw my resume, you will see a lot of success. If you know me and if you've been in a room with me, I'm well spoken. I can network very well. A lot of people will deem me as successful. As that woman, I would like to encourage any other woman who would like to be in a dating relationship that there will be a man that accepts you in all that you are and helps you learn that you don't ever have to diminish who you are. That man will take pride in you. That man will show you off to the world. That man does not care that your light is shining. And that's the man you should be with. Now, I'm not saying you can't date the man that you downplayed yourself for. You can do that, but just think, is that the life you want to live? Because I promise you, when I get this JD and I have that Esquire behind my name, look, that Esquire will be around, okay? And I know my current boyfriend is not ever going to ask me to belittle myself or decrease myself, because he feels that that's intimidating. So yeah, y'all, those are my comments on it. If you guys like this video or you like these types of videos, leave it in the comments so I know. Make sure you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I'm really wondering why. Like, I want you to subscribe to my channel. You should. All these people who subscribed love it. They love me. They've been great. They're here. They've been here. Not only do you need to subscribe, but you need to share it with your friends. Share my channel with your friends so they can subscribe. And let's continue to build our YouTube family. Let's continue to have hard conversations. And yeah, until next time, it's your girl Rose. Peace.